kind of slide your foot on the top of the crampon. So that's in. Yeah.
Got it.
Are you going to ice climb for every day of your life? Maybe, but maybe it might spur something in you to start trying things that you've never tried before.
Crushing it. You got this, Pam.
Oh my God. Thank you.
Job.
That was so fun.
Honestly, your footwork looks so good. I gotta get you one of those. That was amazing.
Today, everyone is out here for the very first time learning to ice climb. It's a new adventure. It's a new part to their story.
You're gonna have your seat right here.
Brown Girl Outdoor World is an organization that was started to change the narrative around what it means for Black, Indigenous, and folks of racialized identities to be included in the story of what the outdoors can look like. We focus mainly on creating opportunities for education and adventure, and that will help us towards changing our narrative. At the core of who we are, Brown Girl Outdoor World is a community space. We challenge a narrative about who's showing up in the outdoors or who is being shown when they're in the outdoors. So growing up in Jamaica, Brown Girl Outdoor World wasn't a concept. My story of being in the outdoors in Jamaica was pretty much started with my grandma. She was a farmer, and so most of my time was spent walking in her tracks. In Jamaica, the outdoors isn't something that's created, it is simply there. And I got to Canada and realized that the story here is a lot different. The relationship with nature here and the outdoors is something that has to be nurtured. And so we saw that a lot not happening in our communities, and I just wanted that to happen for myself. So I started going on hikes, taught myself how to fish, but then over time learned some more and realized that while I'm out here, I don't see anyone out here who looks like me. And that story came to how Brown Girl Outdoor World was formed in terms of creating a story and showing up for myself so that others could see me in these spaces and start showing up with me. Folks keep on saying, hey, this is like the space that they feel safe being out here, they feel safe venturing into these activities that they've never considered before. And now here we are creating adventure in different places.
Ain't nobody done tell me nothing. No, I gotta find a soca song, guys.
It was thrilling, but nerve-wracking at the same time. I've always wanted to do more outdoorsy things, and but I was hesitant to do it by myself. So I would go hiking, but nothing more than that. And I just didn't feel comfortable. So when Demiesha started to follow her Instagram, and I just went on a hike with them out in Oak Ridges. That was the first event that I attended. And then I liked the community. Everyone was friendly. And ever since then, I've been following her, and whenever she puts something out, if I can go, I attend.
Use them weightlifting arms, let's go.
They're welcoming, they're funny, we laugh a lot. There's always good community and always good spirit.
You make my head look so big, bruh. Like, jeez.
It's a little bit scary when your feet slips. Oh, here we go. But now that I'm hooked on, I feel okay.
Did you ever think you were gonna do ice climbing?
Never thought of ice climbing. Lots of other outdoor winter sports, but not ice climbing, yeah. I prefer the winter than I do the summer. Summer's too buggy.
It was amazing. It was very exhilarating, and it was my second time for today, so it was a lot better as well. And everyone just yelling their support was really kept me going. We've all kind of shared a lot of parallel experiences growing up, not really being involved with outdoors activities, but it's really nice seeing representation of people of color, Black people, coming together to share our love for the outdoors as adults, because this is stuff that we never really saw growing up. So it's been great. I'm so tired.
It was awesome. Yeah.
I was really intrigued to see that there was a community by and for racialized women of color and those who identify as women, and I initially actually thought that this organization was based in the US, so I was really surprised and excited and happy to find out it was based in Toronto. I try to get into any event that I can because I've experienced a lot of firsts with BGOW.
You're good.
This is my first event, and yeah, it's just been really beautiful to see bodies who look like mine or just aren't what are typically seen in outdoor spaces, elite, like adventure sports. You often don't see people who look like us, and so this was the first time. It was a community of people
that are close to me that are doing these types of things and getting outside of their comfort zone and getting outside of their like typical boundaries to explore and adventure together. And I'm really excited that I took the plunge and joined. This is my first time ice climbing. I am a winter baby through and through. So to have this opportunity and to have it be so accessible and amongst like-minded people is just something that is a dream come true.
You know, growing up, if you don't run in the circles that are very involved in these types of activities that are often really expensive, you never would have gotten the chance to try it. But I'm glad that Brown Girl Outdoor World is now here for us.
The connections we make, they're beyond the one event. And like Demiesha always says, like, take someone with you, like, grow the community, have more experiences, and get outside and change the narrative through adventure. Like, that's what she always says. And we end up doing that together, and it's a beautiful thing.
Crouching tiger, hidden dragon. On social, we do show up very, very much through imagery. We found over the years that the easiest way to tell our stories is to show folks that we're out here doing the things that we're inviting you out to do. So we do have camera crews out here to capture some of these images and to also show the individuals who are out here with us that yes, you're out here, you're doing this, and you can just be as badass as ever out here doing this. Never let it be said that I've never participated in my own event. So one of the things that Brown Girl Outdoor World hopes to do is to change the perspective of folks who, when they don't see marketing materials and don't see folks like themselves showing up in the outdoors because of the ways that brands choose to focus, we hope to give folks the imagery that yes, the outdoors is a space for you as well. And how do we do that? We do that by showing up. We've grown a lot in numbers. When we have events, a big part of what our struggle right now is to keep up with the requests for spaces when we have events. We're not a large organization by any means, but we do thrive and strive to get more folks out in more spaces. So one of the great things we're working on this year is how can we expand this story? How can we get this conversation going in more places and getting folks more involved with Brown Girl Outdoor World?